Hi, I'm Christian.
And I'm Angela, and we are married
And bored.
We're back.
Hey, welcome back, everybody, to another holiday edition of Married and Bored podcast. If you listen to our previous episode, we are hitting games Fast and Furious.
That's right.
Which I have never seen a movie in that franchise, so I'm going to keep it that way. Don't at me. Angela, what game are we talking about today? Speaking of Fast and Furious.
Yeah, speaking of Fast and Furious, we're talking about fast horse racing today. Oh, is that a horse?
Maybe.
In Long Shot, the dice game.
Yes, Long Shot. What a great game.
Yes. So let's start out with a little description.
Sure, let's do this.
So this is a game for 1 to 8 players. Yes, you heard that right. It's solo all the way to 8.
Wow.
It is about 25 minutes. I think that's pretty much what we have experienced as well. And in this game, you and everyone else around the table is going to be placing bets on horses. You're going to influence the race movement while actual, wooden horses travel around the track. The roll of the dice is going to determine which horses move. So it's a roll and write in that way. So
yeah, that's
roll,
key.
Yep. You roll, and then you're going to either place bets or do other things on your board that could help you win. So the first 3 horses that finish end the game, and then everybody tallies their points based on what they bet on and which horses they own and how much of their board they filled out.
Yeah, there's a lot going on in this little package of a game.
There is.
Why don't we just run down a few things that we love about it and the reason why we are featuring it on this quick Christmas episode. Mm-hmm. I think, well, first of all, for us, I think this was like a sleeper hit.
Yeah.
I heard about it online. I think it was the Shut Up and Sit Down podcast or their YouTube show, and they loved it. And I was like, okay, usually everything they love sells out in about 8 seconds.
Yeah.
I was able to snag a copy way earlier this summer. And I was like, Angela, I got this game about horses.
And I was, wah, wah.
You were like, okay, Christian, great. Like, we don't like horse, like, we don't live on farms.
We're not horse bettors. I mean, maybe we could enjoy the Kentucky Derby. We don't know. Never been there.
Yep. The only thing we really know about horses is we get from Bob's Burgers because one of the characters on there loves horses.
That's true.
Tina. Yep. But we played it with each other, and then we played it with our game group, and it is probably one of the most requested games on our shelf.
Yeah.
Every time I introduce this game to somebody, they say, wow. Like, I'm not just making that up. That is such a fun game. I can't wait to play it again.
Yeah.
So Angela alluded to it, but why don't you run down like how many players? That's huge for us.
Yeah. So
let
I
them
just
know.
think this game, even though it can be played solo and 2-player, which are still great experiences, I just see, a family around a table at the holidays just throwing dice and betting on horses. And so I love that it can go up to 8 and you can get player interaction, and there's no dead space in between people's turns. So you're involved in every turn.
Every time the dice is rolled, you have something to do.
So you're not just like waiting until grandma plays. Like, okay, everyone is involved in every single turn. And I love that it's easy to learn. You can get people in on it that, don't experience board games very often. It has a fun theme, like the horse betting. You're seeing the wooden horses move around the track, so it's got that visual of the horse betting, and you're like, go horse,
you're
go!
Like, roll a 4. You can do it. Roll a 4.
So it kind of gets you excited, like that kind of like craps table experience at Vegas, like go, go, go. Yeah, and so in that way, it's just a crowd pleaser.
Yeah, I love any game where you can roll dice, and have the outcomes be meaningful. And this game that's what you're doing. You roll a dice, and whatever number rolled, that horse is going to advance around the track. Mm-hmm. Now, there are mechanics that allow other horses to also advance based on what numbers rolled, which is a great thing, great mechanic to the game, and it adds a little bit more of strategic elements to it, because you as players get to decide who those horses are. And so like you can purchase horses, and if you purchase a horse, then you get the pot at the end, the prize pool, and like there's so much going on in this small little game that it's really fun. I don't know.
Yeah.
You get excited for the horses as they go, and then you get upset that like somebody moved a horse back with one of their actions.
Yes.
And you're like, why? Why would you move horse 7 backwards? And then you realize, oh, they didn't put any bets on it, and it was in the front, and you had all your money on 7. And
I know, it's like that. It's, it's luck based in that way. So if you're extremely anti-luck and all strategy, then maybe this isn't for you.
if you're anti-luck.
But who else would love this game, Christian? Who's it for?
Honestly, I think anybody who enjoys board games.
So everyone.
Like it's just because of what we said earlier and the amount of requests we get for this game. I don't see why anybody would dislike it. I know there are people out there who do, because that's just how it works. Like you can't love everything we love. But if you like games, if you're really into roll and writes and you haven't played this one's great. It's so like, I will push back on like the 25-minute thing. Maybe it's just our group, but our group is a long play group. They take a long time.
Yeah.
And so like I would say for us, if we played 4 players, it would probably take twice that.
Yeah, and we also like get up and do snacks and we're like, wait, what did you roll? Okay, I gotta.
Did anybody?
Deal with
Yeah.
that.
Did you? Do you want to buy this horse? Do you want to buy this horse?
Yeah.
Do you want to buy that?
So if we had like a chess timer, we could just be going a little faster. Our horses are slow to medium around the track.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, I think that's great. And what I love is that you can also play it solo. So if you're a solo player predominantly, but you are like going home for the holidays, or you're going to be with a bunch of friends, you can bring this game and not feel bad about purchasing it. Like, oh, when am I ever going to play this again?
No, yeah, that's awesome.
You're going to play it because you can play it solo.
And the great thing is, if you're playing it solo or with friends, there's a lot of variety in the game because there's sets of cards that change the horses and their powers each time. So that's a great thing for such a small game. Ange, where can somebody find this if they're interested?
Well, this is one that you're not going to find on Amazon currently. At the time that we recorded this, we did not find it on Amazon. We did find it at Barnes & Noble. It's in a few of the stores in our area.
Yeah, check barnesandnoble.com. Obviously, your friendly local game store.
Yes, we would recommend that first. And it's nice price point. It's $30. So that's like half of what board games usually cost these days. Or a third of Twilight Imperium.
Yeah, not even.
Yeah, a fourth. So $30 is a nice price point. Who publishes this one?
So it is published by a company called Perplexit or Perplexed. There we go. It was and it looks like they have it on their website as well. So it's Perplext. And they have other games as well. We haven't played it, but Long Shot, the dice game, check it out for sure.
Yes.
Anything else, Angela, that you want to say about horses? Maybe
horses?
Maybe rolling rights.
Did you know horses lay down to sleep?
You know what? My friend Nate Bergazzi told me that.
Yeah.
Because of the whole.
Is that a dead horse?
He had a bit.
Oh, you should watch it. Okay, do you have a Christmas question for me? Because last time, if you remember, I hit you with a Christmas question.
Yeah, let's hit you with, what is your favorite Christmas treat?
Ooh,
so everyone in my family, and I don't think it's just our family, and we're from the Midwest, so maybe it's a Midwest thing. I don't know. But you just bake and eat and eat, and you eat candies and chocolates and cookies and wuzzles and wumpets and
what are those?
They're in Dr. Seuss, How the Grinch Stole Christmas.
Okay.
By the way, what's a sugar plum?
Yeah, great question.
Great
Is
question.
It a plum with
like a candied plum?
Yeah.
Sounds gross. Anyways, so what's your favorite Christmas treat?
Well, not sugar plums. My favorite Christmas treat is pretty much anything gingerbread. However,
Seriously?
well, hang on.
This is blowing my mind.
No. You know this. Not like hard,
Not like crunchy gingerbread.
Gingerbread house. Not like that type of gingerbread.
Like the bars.
Like a gingerbread bar.
Yeah, from Minnesota.
Or a gingerbread man or woman, but I would want it to be chewy. I don't like hard gingerbread. Got it?
Yeah, you're looking at me sternly. Don't give me hard gingerbreads.
You know this. I make those gingerbread bars with white chocolate.
No, I know. Those are good.
Yeah. So what about you? What's your favorite Christmas
I
treat?
love like cake and cookies just to begin with.
Kickin' cookies?
Cake.
Oh, cake and cookies.
Kickin' cookies. If you have something that's called kickin' cookies, send them over because that sounds awesome. I don't know if
Does
they're
sound awesome.
I don't know if they're spicy or just full of flavor or what. But
Kickin' cookies.
send them to Christian or hello@marriedandbored.com. I'll send you the address. I'll try your cake and cookies. Cake and cookies is what I enjoy. But I do enjoy, there's a cookie that my mom has made and we have made since being married. It's a peanut butter cookie with a chocolate star in the middle.
Yes, not a Hershey's Kiss.
Yeah, so a lot of people do Hershey's Kiss. My family, for whatever reason, we did Brock's chocolate stars in the middle, and there is a difference.
There is.
And the stars are so much better.
They're not just they're just a different shape, they're a different taste,
Texture. Yeah, don't give me that Hershey Kiss BS. Come on.
Oh my. Very snooty about his Christmas cookie.
So that's one of my favorites. My dad always made fudge too. Like like the one time a year I ever saw him do anything in the kitchen was to make fudge at Christmas.
Hey, he makes malts too.
That's true, but it's not a Christmas thing. It's too cold.
All right, so tell us your favorite Christmas treat. Let us know, and we'll be back at you soon with another mini Christmas episode.
Later.